Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of The Binding of Isaac. I am your host, MaelstromTier, and I'm excited because I fixed my garbage encoding problems that I was having, and realized the sound was really bad and a little peaky on the last one, so hopefully I'll fix that. Do a lot of less plosives. Maybe try to move the thing around, but I'm pretty sure... Let's not jinx it. I'm pretty sure we're doing fine for now, although game volume is a little loud for me. I didn't explicitly promise that we were going to do it, but to unlock Lilith, you gotta beat Greed Mode with Azazel. And so we can show off Azazel and show off Greed Mode and like different characters. Greed Mode's pretty fun and interesting, at the very least. First off, Azazel's awesome. He starts with a little mini brimstone. So it's basically already won. You can see he doesn't start out with real health. He starts with 3 black hearts. But he can get health. There's a character who cannot actually gain retakeable, replenishable health. He can. He just doesn't start out with it. Greed Mode acts a little differently than the regular Binding of Isaac. You don't explore rooms. You buy stuff. That's greed. We've seen Greed in the shop a couple of times. Also, he starts with the Fool. Which, we'll just do this. Look, we can fly, we can get in the curse room and get nothing. And when we fool, we go back to the starting room, which if we were on a big floor, it'd be like really great. What makes you larger does really nothing for us. Greed Mode is kind of weird, but also really interesting. Similar to the donations machines in the shops, there's a perpetual greed machine that you donate to, and the way that you donate to it is by playing this and going down through the thing, buying stuff through the shop, and beating Ultra Greed, potentially. We don't have a key, so we can't get into this item room. We can't afford a key, because we don't have any money. We don't have anything. And you're like, okay, how do you do anything? Well, press this little button here, and enemies will start spawning in a wave, and whenever an enemy spawns, it also drops money. When you beat a wave, like there's this countdown timer that goes down, but if you beat the wave, it just immediately respawns. There's no bonus that I can see for beating a wave faster, but it's pretty good, because if you don't, the clock still ticks down and then you get swamped. Thankfully, Azazel's great for this because he's got high damage, and this mini brimstone is pretty perfect. Except I still hate spiders because they're kind of unpredictable. And yeah, and you can see over there, there's a little scent bar that's ticking up. Those guys might be a problem because our little brimstone laser's a little short range. There are 10 waves. Technically there are 11, but let's not get into that just yet. But there are 8 regular waves, then 2 boss waves. You can stop the waves, but you saw there were spikes down. Excuse me, my nose is a little clogged up. It's snowing outside. I just got back from visiting some friends, and it is flurrying outside, which is insane because they said, it'll rain, so it might snow. And it snowed from like 8 to 8, so you saw the key just replenished because technically you can keep buying stuff. You kind of have to get a leg on this. Poison tears, does that affect? I can't tell. So, I'm just gonna take a second to do this horrible. I definitely don't want to sniff into the microphone, but freak the cat out, break some things. It's fine. We don't have enough money to buy this thing. We can buy this. I believe it's the D5. That's the 5, and I don't remember what it does. Let's pick it up. It's the D10, or the Dio. I kind of wish it was the Dio, because that means I could stop time. Oh, Scorpio does work. Hi, Max. You're an animal. Yeah, probably have to yell at you. And I semi-hope that the cat's cries are being picked up on the microphone, because then I won't sound like I'm talking to no one. But also, I kind of hope that he doesn't, because then, there's a cat crying in a microphone. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi. I'm working. Please leave. What is it with animals and Let's Play things? Okay. So, we've done our time. We've done our 10 waves. We can exit if we want to, but you're like, excuse me, this button's still here. And also, what happens about devil deals in this thing? Because, as we've been told, the last couple of episodes, a devil deal you get when you don't take damage on the floor, and that's not how they work in greed mode, which is good, and also possibly bad. Instead, you can opt into the second wave, get a deal with the devil. As you see, because we're Azazel and we have nothing but spirit hearts, we can't trade red hearts, which is pretty bad. But boy, I really hope that this I hope this works. This is the pact. I believe when you take it, it gives you 2 spirit hearts, and if not, I'll die. So let's be brave. All right. Also gave us a damage upgrade and tears up, and I'm really just going for the damage upgrade. In our shop, we have cube of meat, 15 cents, and a speed upgrade, the belts. I think our speed is okay, and I don't really want the cube of meat. I could buy a key, but I want to see if there is a key on sale next floor. So, off we go. The structure is also slightly different. And look, you can see Ultra Greed, because that's our destination. But we kind of go, it's similar, that it's like basement, caves, depths, womb, then shoal, which we took down last game, and then the shop, which is a new floor for this round. We are getting lucky with these spirit hearts. And then immediately, button, oh, golden poop. This could be good, or not. And in greed mode, lots of money is pretty good. Now I kind of wish that I had taken... Okay, here's an interesting proposition. A boring one, but an interesting one. First off, I'm going to put a bomb here. Well, slightly lucky. Get cube of meat. Cube of meat's this little orbital. He'll float around us, and I can get close to people and do damage with it. I'm also going to take this gnawed leaf, which you'll see when I stop, I turn to stone, and then I can't take damage. Glad I didn't buy a key. And so I'm going to use that as kind of a last second opportunity. This is Mom's Eye, I believe, which occasionally shoots 2 shots, because there's an eye in the back of your head. I believe you can see it in some permutations, but I guess we weren't lucky enough to get it here. We got the black heart, so let's go. We haven't used the D10 yet. It re-rolls enemies, and that's exactly what it sounds like. So I use it. We get this guy instead, which is actually kind of more annoying because he shoots from behind as well. We have some things in common. But if we get like some really annoying enemies, we can re-roll them. But ultimately, this item is pretty garbage. At the same time, to get completion in this game, you have to discover items. So maybe it's probably good that we get it now, then we don't have to get it ever again. I don't like these guys, so I'm going to re-roll it. And, I don't know, slightly better. Those guys are kind of annoying too, considering we don't have a lot of range. These dudes will slowly grow back. Luckily, we didn't have to see that. Thunder Thighs. It's an HP upgrade and a speed down, but we can crush rocks, which is pretty good. I don't know if tech stacks with... No, ooh. It doesn't, but look at that. Oh my gosh, I also want that. That is a Steam sale, which means all of our items are half off, which is pretty good for greed mode, because your shop is your kind of your number one thing that you want. Are we gonna get that though? Because we're gonna have to get really lucky and get like 5 cents. Oh, we got 4. This is a problem. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it'd be pretty disappointing. Hey, wait, no, we did get 15 cents. I don't know how to do math. Our damage is pretty great, though. We can stop getting hit, though, like an idiot. That'd be cool, too. Oh, nice. Sometimes deals with the devil don't actually have deals. Which is... Wait, we don't lose anything from this. Nice. Okay. Man, if we could become Guppy, that'd be great. You'd pretty much just instantly solve everything. Not really solve everything. Grid mode runs are pretty fast, though, which is kind of nice for this Let's Play format. This is Magic Mushroom. It's an all stats upgrade and makes you bigger because Mario references. Anarchist Cookbook. It's probably better than... It's not really. Actually, now that I think about it. It's not really better than the D10, but I don't use the D10 as much as I should. I probably shouldn't use this as much because it will, it might be useful to use it in here and blow up some of these guys possibly, but it just summons bombs in a very random way. We're not able to. Oh, 2 cents. Come on. Yeah, kind of a really nothing. These just got open bombs, and we get Callus, which I believe we don't take damage from spikes on the floor. The problem is we can fly. We don't take damage from spikes on the floor. So, okay. That is a trinket, so we can get rid of it anytime we want. I don't know if that affects that. I'm pretty sure we still take damage from that spike. And I don't really want to bother finding out because we've got great damage. If there's anything I think we need on this run, it's probably just range. Some way to do damage from afar because there'll be enemies like that where I can't hit them. Greed won't be a problem. His attacks are pretty easy. These guys won't be a problem at all. I'm really glad I'm doing this now because there was a patch a while back that accidentally made Azazel like really, really awful. And it was pretty terrible. I believe this gets us a key. It gets us 2 keys, which I don't think that was better than that, now that I consider it. If we take, I believe, our damage apparently is amazing. Skinny Odd Mushroom puts our fire rate pretty fast, so we can throw these things out incredibly fast. Mom's Eye is actually being useful for once. Being able to shoot in your back isn't... It's situational, is the easiest way to say it. And then it's bad, is the way I would say it. But, can help us out there. We have 15 cents. Spend it on blue cap. Oh! Cool. I meant to do that. So now I can't see our if we're charged or not. This guy's annoying because you can only hit him from the back in that different colored spot. But we've got damage. And in here we've got an enemy. I think that's new to Afterbirth, is that there are enemies in certain rooms that there weren't before. Shoot. I guess I have to put my money where my mouth is, right? This is Ouija board. It gives us spectral tears, so we can shoot through rocks. We can shoot through rocks because we have the brimstone laser. And Sister Maggie's not great, but it does damage from a distance, and that's what I asked for. So I'll put my money where my mouth is. I guess I'll put my hearts where my face once was. And now a mushroom has sprouted instead. Hey, sad bombs. Remember we got this on our first run, and then we totally forgot about it because we had brimstone? I'm pretty sure that they do the same thing. Oh, that's good. If we could get Tammy's head, we'd be able to fire brimstone shots once a charge every time, and that would be fantastic. What's worth getting here? We don't have any syringes, so that's probably not worth it. I want BFF because that makes our familiar stronger and larger. As you can see, I think they just do double damage, which is good for Sister Maggie because now she can help. But now the cube of meat is also bigger and can block shots and does more damage, which is good. We can still cheese this if we really wanted to. I don't think you take full heart damage in this version of the womb and under. And I'm gonna just destroy Wheel of Fortune. I don't like using the lottery machines in greed mode because ultimately you kind of want to end up saving some of your money. You have to know when to stop, and because at the end you donate some money to the machine, and if you've spent all your money to make your run successful, you'll have nothing to spend to give. And like the donation thing in the shop, it stays over time, and the more you put in the greed mode machine, the better your runs and like characters get. Some characters get an item that helps them out. I believe Eve gets a razor that she uses to hurt herself because the lower health she has. This is a simplified way of saying it, but when she has low health, she has amazing damage. And so that helps that happen. PhD, we haven't really gotten a pill. We got the one makes you larger, I think, but now we have better pills. Explosive diarrhea. How's it better? Spider Mod. Spider Mod's fun because he just kind of walks around and does damage to things, but also adds a little tiny health bar to stuff and adds damage, kind of Borderlands style, if I'm being quite honest. And he can be really useful because, well, I don't know, it's not useful for me. I just think the placebo effect kind of works there. That for enemies that you don't see the health bar, like non-boss enemies, you can just go, oh man, I must be doing so much damage. And I'm sure people that actually do like math stuff about Isaac are ecstatic because then you can go, oh, this thing gives you a 0.3 damage upgrade. Let me just adjust my glasses. Might actually need to adjust my glasses. It always boggles me how I wear glasses, and I guess they're so close to my face that when I take them off and look at them, I go, how have I lived like this? With all these smudges and possibly Anarchist Cookbook, I'm sorry I ever badmouthed you. This just became really good. Pay to play turns key places like keyholes like the treasure room into coin slots. So you pay a penny instead of a key, which I don't think is very good in this. A speed upgrade / shot speed. It's probably not exactly worth it, but lump of coal is. Lump of coal, I don't know if it affects. It might just be a straight damage upgrade, but when you have a shot, it will get bigger. It has a snowball effect, which is weird because it's a lump of coal, but that's fine. It gets bigger the farther it travels, and it does more damage that way. An HP upgrade is okay. Scapular is also all right. I believe that you have a chance to drop a spirit heart, or get a spirit heart when you're about to die. Otherwise, it's kind of generally useless. I'm mad that bomb got shot by Sister Maggie, and then I didn't get the full thing for it. Man, I kind of want to save some of these bombs for like offensive purposes, but Magic 8-Ball isn't very useful. I can use this machine to reroll stuff. Nun's Habit might be really good. I believe it's called the Martyr, though, so I should use it by its official names. Or we can just skip the floor entirely, which I don't entirely see the point of that, so thanks, I guess. But no thanks. Now let's just do this. Look at our options later. This is a bad room because these guys kind of run in our face and then blow up. I'm not entirely sure. Like, I'm sure someone, if you want to correct me in the comments, feel free to do that and possibly send a like or subscribe or do the other things I'm supposed to do as a YouTube person. Could explain if the brimstone laser that Azazel has actually gets a range upgrade. I feel like I've seen it before happen, but I don't know. That could have been some sort of placebo effect in my brain. That's where placebo effects are. Good job. I'm a master of this commentary thing. These bombs. I like them now. Alright. Our damage is pretty amazing. We are not in a worry for anything like that. But what are we? Excuse me? I really hate those guys. They're ghosts that appear for like a second, and that's the only time you can kind of get them. We don't really need much else. I mean, Nun's Habit. Yeah, okay. You know, I'll go for it. I don't really want Chaos. Chaos is a fun thing to try and explain. There are certain item pools, things that you appear only in deals with the devil, only in treasure rooms or shops, and when you take Chaos, it just kind of takes away those barriers. And so you could go to the devil deal and get a 1-heart devil deal for an HP upgrade. So you're like, oh, what? You take it, because it does nothing, but hey, deal with the devil. If you don't take the deal with the devil, you have a chance to spawn an angel room. And sometimes, those aren't great. I have Krampus, it's here in the basement. I don't really want it. I don't want heads to the head of Krampus. The head of Krampus is fine, but I also... Dead Bird, I don't really want. Guppy's Paw, I'll take and play once. And just, like, having the item gets us closer. You know what? Whatever. Let's get silly. And I want to use Explosive Diarrhea, which is literal. Rerolled it and dropped the miter. I'm not sure the miter is very useful right now. I'll put, like, you can also do it with bombs, but I don't know. I'm being cheeky. Book of Shadow. Book of Shadow could be good. Man. We really need to start saving, which the last floor would be good for. I'm gonna go against mine. There's a Tinted Rock right there, and I just missed it. So that's a thing you should be angry at. There's nothing. Oh, wait, no. We're Guppy. GG. Like I said, that's a deal with the devil item / cursed room kind of thing, which maybe that just shares the pool. But because we got Chaos, we got that, and now we're Guppy. So, you know, I'd like to thank the Academy. Thank you to my fan. I'm of course referring to Max, who's probably sitting in the chair right now, crying because his food bowl, you can see the bottom of it. He's like, look at that, you can see the pink. But right now, I think all we really need to do, other than survive, this is kind of a given. I feel like that's the thing that should be obvious at this point, but why not say it? It just survive, get some pennies, take out Envy, which is, it's great when you can take out Envy very quickly because he's usually a pain in the butt. Check out what's in here. It's not worth it. And yeah, normally this guy would be awful, but because we've got the damage and we've got the flies, and the flies like have some sort of equivalence to our damage. I can't remember if it was like ×2 or half of, but they pretty much do your damage, which makes them really good. And we have a chance to spawn them like every time 1/5 maybe, or is that the mulligan, which is basically the same thing? I don't know. Oh, you were hiding. What's in here? Oh, hey, look, exactly what I was talking about. Boy, I got my breakfast. Ain't that a kick in the head? I think we're pretty set, all things considered. So first we got this fight, some ultra greeds, drop some money. And now I'm gonna drop this right now. Try to get our good man. Greed has a lot of health, but he also like dying fast. Also, when we get hit, we drop. This is not going well. I need to stop. I need to sort of pay attention. When we take damage, we also drop hearts, but they're also. He's gonna get some of these keys to spawn. Oh no, we got all of them. Good job. He's got a lot of health, but we have like an amazing amount of damage that I'm pretty sure this thing is, or not. I could just be wrong. You know, it's a good thing we still have our kind of ace in the hole, as it were, of just stand still and panic. Because it looks like I might have to do that. Let's please not, though. Like, that would just be embarrassing. If after going through the whole thing, going, oh man, you know, we're pretty set now that we're Guppy. It's pretty like just a done deal. This run, this part is annoying because these coins have kind of a weird physics to them that I don't like. We're just about okay. Let's stand still for a second. All right, he's down. We only got 39 cents, but we unlocked Lilith, and that's what we set out to do. So now let's put this thing in. See if we're there. Hey, lucky pennies. That like it changes the pennies. They have a chance to spawn with a lucky penny, and then you get a luck up from it, which is pretty great. You can see over there, we have a percentage chance. Special hanging shopkeepers. I think you can blow them up and get more money out of them. Before that rudely interrupts me again, there is a percentage thing over there that will go up. Like, thankfully, it's not going up right now, but it just has a percentage of. Remember how the donation machine jams? This thing also has it, but thankfully it didn't jam. We were able to get all our 39 pennies into the thing. I'm going to talk in this staccato while the ending goes. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If got any comments, things to yell at, tips how to make OBS look really nice and fancy, or I don't know, maybe just ways I can improve myself that aren't killing myself, comment sections, then leave it down below. Possibly leave a like. That helps a lot. Hitting the mic sometimes helps. But otherwise, I would say thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time. once I click this button, I'm pretty good at this. I'd probably invest in some cutting software.